Yes. Perfect. That's it. That's the spot. That's the oh! My God. You caught me painting again. Oh, what this is embarrassing. Me and my painter's cap and my paint supplies. Oh, I didn't even know you'd be here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amanda, and today, this evening, as it were, we're here to discuss art. That's right. Now, here at the SAC Comedy Lab, well, certainly not here, but here on Earth and also at SAC Comedy Lab, we treasure the arts, treasure it. And what we would like to do this evening is we are going to put on an improv performance like you have never seen before. It's going to involve drawing, paint, maybe not painting, digital arts, crayons, that's something I heard of. All of those things tonight to put on a show and to provide you with actual pieces of art that you, non-artists, disgusting peasant non-artists, are able to take home and have for your very own. So let's talk about how this is happening. First of all, of course, currently we are doing these programs streamed live because we are unable to do live shows at SAC Comedy Lab. However, we are doing this so that we can raise money so that we can keep the doors open once we open the doors. So all through this evening, if you're not bidding on a piece of art, we want you donating to SAC. Now, you can see just how to do that. Oop, there it is. There's my little artistic fingers. I'm covered in paint. You can't see it, but I am riddled with paint. What we're going to be doing all night long, if you want to head to sac.com to do a straight donation, to buy a gift card for a future show, you are able to do that. So please go ahead. That's open all the time, 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's like how hard I work. That's how much I paint. That's how much I'm painting, 24. Okay. The fact is, we want you to donate because we love SAC. It's a place that we love. We want it to be a place that we can continue to be at. So please go ahead and donate. But if you're the type of person that says, hey, little miss, painter's caps don't buy themselves. I need some biscuits for my dough. Thought of that just now. Well, then you're in luck, because what we're doing is that you are going to be able to purchase the art that happens this evening here. First, I don't want any of this. This is not art. This isn't art. This isn't art. With these comments you're making, not art. And they're making my cap askew. So here's what's going to happen this evening. Let me get you the rules. Let me get you the rules. I'm pulling up the rules. Here's some rules and information. First of all, donations can be made all night long at sac.com. And tonight, for purchases, yes, my hat, it's my painter's cap. It's definitely not a dinner napkin. That's all. Purchases for tonight on the actual art. Now, this is important. They are going to be made only through Venmo. Okay, this is something that has existed for a long time. You should already have it, but if you don't, there is still time to go ahead and download it to your telephone device, computer program, whatever it is you have, to get it, because that is how we are going to be paying in real time as we open up the auctions and bids for the art that you're going to see tonight. Now, Jamie Black says not art, but fart, and that's not helpful to what we're talking about. That's not jokes like that. Thank you, Erica. Now, these are the type of comments that artists like me are looking for, okay? That's what we're looking for. I'm ready to participate. I'm ready to participate. That's something. Okay, so...
Participate, Amanda.
Oh! Thank you. That is John Valinas, everybody. a fellow artiste, a fellow fancy man. I've got my painter's cap. You have your painter's scarf.
My painter's scarf. It's 1,000,000 degrees, but
and it's also $1 million on you,
That's
sir. $1 million is what it looks like. Now, John and we are going to be bringing on our artists in just a moment. Now, what we're going to be doing from you this evening is we are going to be getting suggestions on what they should be drawing. Now, we want broad, interesting, unique suggestions, okay? We're not going to paint you. We're not painting at all, it seems. I've been told. We're drawing. But we're not going to paint you. We're not painting your friends, your family, your pets. I'm sure they're all great. Out the window. We're also not going to do any licensed characters, okay? We're not doing any of that. So if you want, your grandbaby, Jeffrey, dressed up as a Jedi Knight, you're in the wrong department. Go elsewhere. So Jeffrey. Tonight we want broad, unique suggestions because we want art that you can only find tonight and you can only find here. So that's what's going to be happening. Are there any questions? Opening the floor to questions. The floor is closed. The floor is now closed. So, John, my fellow co-host and fancy artman, would you like to bring on our first guest, Mr. Bob Kodzis, is how I'm pretty sure his name is pronounced.
Hey, hi guys.
Unclear. Hi, Bob. Look at that. Bob, you already brought art.
Hey, you know something? We are the world.
Oh.
We are the children.
Please stop singing because we don't have the rights to that. Okay. We don't have the rights. This will be turned off. This broadcast will be sued to the gills.
We'll be muted by YouTube immediately.
All right. Okay, I will shut up, but I'm ready to drop.
Bob, Robert, if you will. Bob, you've been an artist for how long? How many years have you put pen to paper?
I believe about 54 years.
Wow, 54 years. And is that how old you are?
I am 57 years old. It took me 4 years to establish my chops.
Well, my math says 3 years, but you know what? That's fine. That seems to
math is relative.
And it's not art. I'll tell you that much, sir. So you've been drawing for 54 glorious years. Now, Bob, can you describe your artistic style to us?
Yes, my artistic style is eclectic. It means that you don't really know what to expect when you get from me. Because when you see how I draw, you'll realize that there's no one motif. I draw however it feels, and it makes me less valuable as an artist, but more interesting.
Wow. Well, it's nice that you have that self reflection. You can really look into yourself and see that.
I'm both a patron and a creator.
Well, Bob, I'm sure. And I will also say that if you look behind us, there is just a little, well, not behind Bob. Nope. Come on. Don't. Okay. You knew what I meant. Just behind us in this background is actually a piece of the SAC mural that, spoiler alert, you're the creator of.
I did that. I got up on scaffolding to actually draw that stuff. And that one in the lobby of SAC is wisdom from 30 years of SAC improvisers, the greatest lessons they learned from improv. So basically I asked them to share and then I drew their thoughts. And it was delightful. They gave me really great stuff and I turned it into drawings, and then everybody gave me credit for their brilliance, which wasn't really fair, but
you know what?
When you can draw stuff, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's that, and I can, as we know, as we've discussed, I'm obviously an artist, so I understand the language. We're speaking the same language: crayons, easels, paint jars, all of that. Now, Bob, here's what's going to happen. Now, Bob, you're a player at SAC, you're a host at SAC. You do it all, sir. You do it all.
Yes.
And what we want to do tonight, so Bob, for your suggestions, we're gearing up for your suggestion. Drum roll, please. Your suggestion, we are looking for, give me something, an emotion, and then also maybe a noun. That is what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We're starting to get suggestions.
The feels and the reels.
The feels,
people.
That's right. That's what we call it in the world. It's the F's and R's, the feels, and then also the reels. Because Bob, as someone who has known you for several years, I will say that you are in touch with your emotions. You are. You're in touch with them. I know that about you. Wow. Wow, that was that.
That was emotion.
That was art, is what
That was emotion.
Wow. Wow. That almost blew my painter's cap right off. Now, Bob, we're getting some great suggestions here. We're getting, John's coming in.
Hi. I was just going to say exactly what you just said, Amanda. You're reading my mind.
We're getting some great suggestions.
We've got pensive porcupine, tense train.
Do either of those speak to you?
Very alliterative.
Yeah.
Right? Joyful light.
Any of those? Any of those?
You tell me, I draw.
All right. Well,
Happy Tree just came in from Jose.
Happy Tree.
What do you think, Amanda?
I'm going to go with a tense train is going to be your first piece of your suggestion.
Tense train.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Bob. We appreciate it. We'll leave you to it.
Taking it. All right.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you back in a bit, Bob. All right, Amanda. Who's our next artist that you want to bring
Well, that
up?
would be Daryl Black. Please bring in Mr. Black. Here he is. They call him Mr. Black. Here he is.
Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hi. Oh, Daryl, I'm fantastic. How are you?
Great to hear. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
Daryl, I noticed there's a bunch of art behind you. Is that yours?
What? Is that my artwork over there? Well, yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a day. Now, Daryl, a player at SAC here. So not only are you an improviser on the stage and an actor, but again, you two are a drawer. That's the phrase.
Yeah, I would say drawer. That would
Definitely a drawer. Now, Daryl, how would you describe your style?
I would say I do a lot of mashup stuff. I tend to take one subject and then another one, squish them together and see what happens.
I like that. So maybe for Daryl's suggestions, folks in the audience, if you want to start thinking about two totally different things and giving those suggestions, so maybe two completely different nouns, or maybe an adjective that doesn't describe that noun at all, that sort of thing. Because with Daryl, we would like to do a mashup. That is what we're looking for. Donnelly West says, "Woo, Daryl." So that's the type of support we like here.
I appreciate it.
That is the type of support we like. Now, Daryl, you got 2 young children, yes?
I do. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful. Yes, you're welcome. I'm nice. Daryl, have you found out whether they can draw or not? Has this come up?
Well, my son makes comic books all the time, actually. Yeah.
Wow. So it runs in the family.
1 second.
Oh, are we going to have to see his garbage comic books now? Oh, no. Oh, I don't want that. I mean, show us.
Yeah, we're so excited about
He
this.
gave me a credit card so I can buy the next one that he makes.
Oh,
credit card. Yeah.
Okay.
Comic book company. So.
Wow, you shouldn't show us your number. We're all going to steal it now. We're all going to steal your credit card and buy a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe not smart. You shouldn't do that. Wonderful. Well, that's great. I love that. How old is your child? Is your son?
The older one, 8.
8. So yeah, so 8 is definitely arts. I mean, Bob, as he said, he's been drawing since he was a mere small child. So that's, he's got to get on it.
Yeah, we got some great comments coming in already, Amanda. We have let me see, dancing dinosaurs.
Ooh.
We have happy and tree. A crabby teapot.
Oh.
Pretty devil. We got a lot coming in for this one. Gears and fruits.
Gears and fruits.
Fast sloth.
Ooh, I kind of like that. Are any of those sticking out to you, Daryl?
You know what? I'm going to go with what Bob said, and what you give me, I will take it.
Okay, I'm going to go with.
They keep putting it on you, Amanda.
Ooh,
so much pressure.
So much.
Use
well,
the
you know
hat.
what?
Right decision.
You know what? I'm going to have to go with the dichotomy of a fast sloth.
Oh, that's the trickiest one, I think, in there.
Tricky. All right. So that's what we're going to have to see. A fast sloth from you.
All right.
Wonderful. Goodbye, Daryl, and good luck.
Coming up next, we've got
Brett Waldon
with 2 T's.
With 2 T's.
Hello, everybody.
Brett with 2 T's. Brett, now I brought this up before the show, and I was curious. It seems you're trying to out-hat me.
Yeah, not trying. I'm wearing an actual hat.
I don't know what that means because it's on my head. So seems like it's
you look like you had an accident at a pizzeria.
Okay, well, that's one man's opinion. And look, that's what art is. It's opinions.
That's all it is.
We're all right.
It's interpretation.
We're
it's
all
interpretation.
wrong. Yes. So now, Brett Waldon, a player on the SAC stage. First of all, great hats think alike. I made that up.
Absolutely. Okay.
Now, Brett, can you talk about how long have you been artsing?
I've been arting for about 32 years. I'm not quite as old as Bob is, but I've been drawing since I was about 5 or 6 when my mom bought me an easel for Christmas. So
wow. And that started it all.
That started it all. She takes credit for it. So I give it to her.
Good. She should get a cut of the profits then, these proceeds. Well, not tonight.
Yes, not tonight, but
not tonight.
Overall.
Not tonight. Yes. That's right. Now, Brett, what is your style? How would you describe your artistic sense and sensibilities?
I'm not trained. I went to school for acting, so drawing's always been a hobby of mine. So I like to do more story style, like comics. When I was in college, I did the opinion cartoon in the college newspaper, and so I like doing like one panel, drawings that tell stories. So if I can make fun, interesting characters while I do it, very cartoony, then that's what I like to do.
I like it. Okay, so Brett, while we, we're going to get a suggestion for you. Now, on stage, we sometimes get like the title of a story or a title of a thing, blank that blanks, right? So maybe we got like a tense train that cries, right? So something like that. So that is what we are looking for. Okay, so something like that, blank, a noun. You know what? I'm not good at the naming of the grammar part. So it's a noun that has an adjective noun. You know what? You'll figure it out.
A blank doing a blank. We've got one that's a little earlier on in the comments, Amanda.
Oh, okay.
That I'd like to argue for. 2 panda bears hugging, feeding grapes to one another. That's one that came from Scott.
Very specific.
I like that.
That seems to fit. He put that up way early on in the comments. I just don't want to miss some of these early ones that we have. We have soup case that mows your lawn.
A soup
case?
A soup case.
That's an inside joke from Cody and I. I'm not going to do that one.
There you go. Okay. There you go.
Okay, that's
a suitcase that mode. Yeah, Cody is very much on the suitcase thing. He's put it in there a couple of times.
Yeah, thanks, Cody. Really, the inside jokes is definitely what we're looking for in this.
That's what we want.
Broadcast.
We've got a pretty zombie that wins a contest. A pretty zombie that wins a contest. We've got a deer in headlights. A roadrunner on a treadmill.
An accident at a pizzeria? Excuse me, sir. That's rude. That's rude.
No caricatures. No caricatures.
Thank you. Any of those stand out to you, Brett?
Yeah, I think I'll do the I'll do the pandas hugging, eating grapes.
Wonderful.
Feeding each other grapes.
Feeding each other grapes. Yes, that's it. All right. Goodbye, Brett.
Right here. Goodbye, Brett.
Goodbye. And then last and certainly not least, we love him. We hug him. It's Josh Hurtado.
Come in for a hug, Josh.
Josh, come in for a hug. Come in for a big. But there he is. There he is. It's happening. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like
Josh, welcome to Art Talk. That's what this is. And we're talking about art. Josh, how long have you been in art?
I probably for a long, probably since I was like 5, like everybody else. So that would be 32 minus 33. Oh my gosh, 33 minus 5.
28. There it is. Math and grammar difficult for everyone in this place. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. That is a good question, and I'm glad we highlighted it.
The answer depends on who you're asking. My mom would say I've been art since 33 years ago.
A lot of mom talk tonight, so maybe there's a connection there. Anyway, so here's some questions for you. What would you say? More like "Welcome to Omelet Hat." Listen, this is a French beret, okay? It's a French beret. Maybe you've seen one before, okay? Maybe you've seen one. Her name is Maria. No last name. She's from the game Guess Who, okay? She started the trend. I'm just following in her footsteps. Does she have feet? I've never seen them, but probably. And they're probably fancy. Look, anyway, Josh, how would you describe your art style?
I kind of just, I wouldn't say that I have a specific style. I like to just do, I'll see something or like get inspired by something. I just want to do something in a certain style. I like to try out different styles. I just enjoy making things. So yeah, I don't have something specific.
Amanda, I want to interject real quick because I'm looking at Josh has shared his screen with us, and I have to just put this up real quick.
Oh yes.
Look at that.
Josh, we said no caricatures, but
I want that. I'm bidding on that one.
I'm bidding on that, and I will absolutely pay money for that, Josh. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. First sale.
So you already started raising money.
First sale of the evening. Okay, Josh, I'm going to look through your some suggestions we've already had here, just to get you started. I'm going to go with, I really liked this one. Maybe a pretty zombie winning a contest. I think that's pretty fun. Okay, so Josh, we're going to start you out there, and we'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. All right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of our artists, and they are all busying themselves away. Doing all the things we artists do. They're using their hands to hold an instrument. They're using their eyes to see what they're making. They're hearing the different thoughts they have about it. That's what they're doing. Hi, John.
Hey, Amanda. I was going to say, we have a neat thing tonight where we actually have the artists. They each have cameras. I mean, Daryl's is kind of pointing the wrong way, but we can actually see them in progress if you want to check in on them as we go. You want to start with Bob?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see what
oh my,
this is what we have so far.
goodness.
What was his suggestion?
That was a tense train, is what Bob's suggestion was.
All right, I don't want to give too much. Sorry.
Yep. Nope, you're okay. Bob, how you doing over there?
I'm doing awesome. I'm rocking out the Stress Express.
I
think we all need to take this devil train anywhere it needs to go, because when you are feeling stressed, ride that rail, kick yourself off, be a hobo, drink to excess, and just have a damn good time. That's all I'm saying. Stress Express is coming your way. Here we go.
I like it, Bob. Thank you. Though I don't think hobo is a great word to use. Moving along.
Maybe not correct.
Bob, we're going to say you got 1 minute, Bob. Does that work for you? 1 minute?
1 minute.
1 minute. That's all you got. All right,
that's what you got, Bob.
We got 1 minute for Bob.
These are all the pieces that people can they can bid on this at the end of the evening, right? Right.
And in 1 minute, we are starting the bidding on our very first piece, which will be that Stress Express. So if that is something you are interested in, we've already have a bid. We are not open yet for bids, but someone's got $20 already for Bob, which I absolutely love. That is our first bid of the evening. Well, before we get to Bob and finish that up, let's check in very briefly on some of the other art. Let's check in on some of those screens.
Here's Daryl. This is Daryl's screen. Let me put him
so we
on
had
here
it was a fast sloth is what we were looking for. So I'm loving it. Daryl, how you doing over there?
I'm pretty good. Just got the fast sloth driving his car, but the tires are blown.
I love it. Now I'm going to actually add a twist for you. This is going to happen throughout the evening, that there are going to be twists. You know, we've got this portrait, we've got this painting happening, but we want to add a twist to it. So what I would like to know, the paint job on this train, on this car, is something, they had like a theme or a mural was painted along, or a picture was painted along this vehicle. And so we are looking to find out, what is the theme, folks? What is our suggestion for a theme? You know, what was the band, the family band, and it was like, hello world, it's a song that we're singing. Is that something? They had flowers.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like 70s bus. It's like that. It's going to have all sorts of art on, maybe like things like that. So our first suggestion, we're going with it. We're going with green lightning, Daryl. We're going with lightning theme. Perfect, Daryl. We'll see you in a few minutes.
See you in a minute, Daryl.
All right.
All right.
We've hit our minute mark. So Bob, we're coming back to you.
What? Look how fantastic this is happening.
Woo! Coming in.
Can I tell you something? Drive it out of your heart and get it out of your life, because the Stress Express is nothing you need inside you It needs to be outside you. Just
Wow.
recognize, if you buy this piece of art, it will remind you, get rid of the stress inside, put it outside. Forget stress.
Get out the stress inside, put it on the outside.
That's
I
what
like
I'm
it.
saying.
Can we see it a little bit closer? Now we're going to start the bidding. The bidding has already begun at $20 to Scott.
$20, that's like twice the value of this piece of
Hey, don't say that, Bob.
So we've got $20 on this piece. Would anybody anybody?
Scott is an artist too, by the way. He is an amazing artist. So him bidding on this art honors me. Scott, you rock, man. I love your art too.
So we are looking for, if anybody can beat someone says Scott, the person says he says Bob, feed the train popcorn. So wow, he really
Feed the train popcorn.
I mean, it does look like he's got some popcorn in it.
Popcorn being fed to the train. Popcorn is delicious, and you gotta pop that stuff. That's all I'm saying. Popcorn.
All right, so we have $20. We are going last call. This is $20. It's going to Scott. If we don't hear more than $22 from a YouTube. $22. That is S Klaus 1. Scott McCod, coming back to you. Emily Fontano says she'd pay 100 sardines, and I don't know how that's possible.
That's about $8 worth. That just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a price tag too. I mean, you can fit a lot of sardines in a single can. That
is true. So we've got.
I'm rocking this out so
we're
hard.
sticking at 22. All right, we're going to it. So if I don't see it, are you seeing anything?
I'm seeing a lot of action from Josh and Brett and Daryl, Amanda, if we want to check in with them.
All right.
I'll lick it up the side.
I'll lick it up the side.
All right.
So
Bob's adding value by licking.
Yes, that is.
So you get some Bob DNA. You could always clone a Bob.
Definitely.
If you get this piece of art.
A strategy. All right, let's go check in with Daryl. Daryl, let's see where you're at. Daryl, with our Grease Lightning. Amazing. Daryl, I'm giving you 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute on that.
I appreciate that. That would.
Brett, we're going to check in with Brett. It was 2 pandas hugging each other while feeding each other grapes. That is difficult to do because when you're hugging, you need to. It's behind the back feeding, and he really did manage to capture the behind the back feeding, which I really like. So that's wonderful. Brett, we're going to give you 4 more minutes, Brett. All right, now we're going to check in with Josh. Josh had a zombie winning a contest. Wow, fantastic.
Wow.
Number 1, zombie babe.
Number 1, a zombie babe is what that is. Josh, I'm going to give you 1 more minute for that.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to head back to Bob, and it looks like our final price is going to be $24.37.
Yes, Scott wins.
Scott McCod. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Scott, what you do now, friend, as we said at the top of the show, you are going to grab and go into your Venmo, and you are going to send $24.37 to the Venmo that is mine, going directly to these boxes. So that would be Amanda _Wirtz, WIRTZ. John, if you want to put that up, if you could, it's Amanda _Wirtz. My picture is there. It's this face, no hat. And once I see the money in there, it is 100% sold to you, my friend. So
and that money in turn, Amanda will make sure that money gets put to SAC. Also during this time, if you guys want to just head over to sac.com just to make general donations. You can do that at www.sac.com. You can buy gift cards, that sort of thing. And that's for when we reopen, where it's not just a donation. You can actually buy the future of SAC and come and join us once we're all set to go. In the meantime, the actual bidding for the pieces of art, that's what you want to Venmo. Okay, that way we can keep up with it.
And that's why we're doing it on Venmo, so that we're able to keep it up this evening, so John and I can keep track. All right, so Bob, that is your first piece sold. Stop working on it. It's done. It's out of there. Nope, Scott, Venmo only is what we're doing. Venmo only. We said it at the top. Venmo only. If you could grab your Venmo, send it to Amanda_Wertz. That'll get you. Perfect. All right. So Bob, we're going to get back to you to give you your second piece. Okay. Your second piece. All right. So we're looking through some suggestions here on your second piece. Let's see. How about a Bigfoot wearing stilettos? Does that do anything for you?
Stilettos. I can do that.
Something like that? All right. Let's do it. Thank you.
All right.
Sophia sent that out. Awesome. All right, Bob, go to it. All right. We're heading over to Josh. Josh, where are you at, pal?
I'm good.
All right, Josh, let's see what you got. We've got our zombie. So our digital prints, what's going to happen if you bid on a digital print is that it will get emailed to you. If you are going for a paper print like Daryl's or Bob's, that is going to be mailed to you, okay? Those items will be figured out once we are done. But for now, we've got this gorgeous zombie. What are some of our bids, our starting bids for our zombie? There it is. That is my Venmo. That is my Venmo. Perfect. We got our zombie that is our number one zombie. She's got an eyeball falling out, but also a very pretty little flower in her hair. So I think that's something.
That's her brain.
I think, oh, that's her brain.
Yeah.
You know what? One person's brain is another person's flower in their hair. So just saying that. Wonderful. All right. So, Josh, I'm going to send you away for a moment and we'll see if anybody would like our zombie with the brain and the number one zombie picture. I love it. All right. Let's go to Daryl. Daryl.
I'm looking for Daryl. There he is.
There he is. Daryl, let's see what we got here.
What's going on?
We've got your very fast sloth with the
There you
green
go.
lightning. He took the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Fantastic. All right, we've got right now $20 for the zombie babe. That is fantastic. $20 going for the zombie babe picture from Erica. I love that.
That's just the first bid. We can definitely go up from there for sure.
That is our bid for right now.
Daryl, I love the coloring in that you're doing there. That
I got the color.
awesome.
I have to color in this whole car now.
Oh yeah, grease lightning.
There it is. All right, so we are going to start the bidding on our fast sloth. If you want to go ahead and throw out a bid for the fast sloth, please go ahead and do so, and we will come on back to you. So what we're going to do real quick before we go to Brett, let's get back to Josh and give him a second suggestion. Hello, Josh. Welcome.
Hey. Hi.
Perfect. So we are going to go with, guys, make sure you're throwing out some, oh, how about this? How about maybe a fancy child who works at an accounting firm.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, a fancy child who works at an accounting firm, okay?
So got to be wearing one of these.
Yeah, and obviously
and one of those.
They don't have to be wearing either of those, but
Gotta be
fancy,
wearing one of
whatever
those.
fancy looks like to you. Okay, Josh, get out of here. All right, Brett, we're coming to you. Coming to you,
Okay.
Brett.
All right,
Oh
oh
my
all of these pieces are so amazing.
Look at that. Wonderful. Please make sure if you are bidding that you tell us what piece you are bidding on. That would be super helpful. Perfect. So we've got $20 for zombie right now. And right now we are opening up the bids for our pandas hugging and feeding each other grapes. Okay, that is what we are looking for. Pandas feeding each other grapes. It is absolutely adorable. I love their little shadows. I love that it's two different types of grapes. Brett, your wife loves it. Show us the money, Jenna. Show us the money. Okay, I know it's happening.
No, that's my money. That's my money.
These are absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it. Thank you, Brett. So we are now open bids for, we still have bids for zombie, bids for sloth, and bids for panda. So if you are looking to buy either or any of those or all of them, please go ahead and make sure you write down in the comments which you are bidding on and how much for. Gemma just bid $10. Brett, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Brett. So we've got $10. I'm guessing for Brett's, but you didn't say which one, so unclear. Diana Hopkins is throwing out $20 for the sloth. I absolutely love it. Fantastic. Panda is at $10 for Gemma. Fantastic. I love it. All right, so we are going to keep the good times rolling.
Yeah.
Daryl, did we get Daryl a suggestion? No, we need a suggestion for Daryl.
All right. He is still working on his. He's
Go
still
for it.
pouring in his slaw.
Daryl, we are now.
I'm just waiting for you. What's going on?
All right, Daryl, we're moving to you for another suggestion.
All right.
Okay. All right.
You have a new piece of paper in this. There we go.
Oh, wow. Look at it. I love it. Okay. So we are looking, $12 for the Brett. Oh, we are up to $20.
Now to 20.
Panda. Jose is throwing in $20 for the Panda. I'm trying to keep track. Nicely done.
Oh,
right.
look at this.
Oh, Panda, $50.
All right, I'll give you a minute, but the money's coming in. But I'll give you a minute to talk to Daryl about the suggestions, and I'll try to keep an eye on it for you, Amanda.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, Daryl, your suggestion is going to be a wily penguin that missed the bus.
Wily penguin that missed the bus. Got it.
That's it. A lot of transportation for you today.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot to pack in there.
All right. Now we've got, we're coming back to you, Brett. Coming back to you. There he is.
I think I'm done with this one. So
perfect. Perfect.
Highest bid on that one so far is the 50 from 50.
And I
from
think
Michelle.
We're going to call it at 50 if I think Michelle is going to be our winner with our $50 for the pandas.
And if you guys look down at the scroll below, you will see Amanda's Venmo.
Yes.
Scrolling by you.
Scrolling by.
Via technology.
Yes. All right. So we're looking for more suggestions for Brett. So we are looking for, I love that. How about skeletons getting married, Brett? Skeletons getting married?
You got it.
That works. Perfect. All right.
Let's do
All
it.
right, Bob, we're heading back to you. Bob, we're heading back to you. I believe your suggestion was a Bigfoot in stilettos, and it is coming along.
Hey, Bigfoot in stilettos. Let me tell you
Look
something.
at those nipples.
Bigfoot was meant to be in stilettos, apparently.
It's a family show.
A dancing machine, and guess what? All human beings have nipples, so that makes it family friendly.
You know what? You're right. You're right. My apologies. My apologies. All right. So we are closing the bidding on the pandas. $50 to Michelle. Michelle, please go ahead and send to my Venmo. And please add your email address as well in the comment section. And that will, we can get that to you. Fantastic. We are also going to cut it. The zombie for $20 is going to Erica Kurtz. The zombie is going to Erica Kurtz. And the fast sloth for $20 is going to Diana Hopkins. So all of you, please go ahead, send that to my Venmo, which you can find Amanda_Wertz. And please include your email address so we know who to send it to. Fantastic. There I am. There it is. Yep. Keep it up there. Wonderful. Again, just include your email address, the picture that you got. So just put like sloth or something like that, along with your money, and we'll go ahead and send that. Thank you all so much for those donations. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's go ahead and check in with Josh. Josh, we'd love to check in with you. Now, yours was a fancy. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is a fancy child.
Guys, I'm trying to get everything in here. I got the scarf.
You got a beret.
I'm getting
Unbelievable.
the suit working now. I'm working on the suit, and I'm going to have some kind of accounting ephemera surrounding this child.
And it has my hair pattern pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
So, we're rolling here.
I love it. That's fantastic. So we're working with the he's not French. He's a
fancy
child that works at an accounting firm. That's wonderful. Now, Josh, can I throw a curveball your way?
Yep.
Okay. This is happening in a background. It's happening somewhere. Something is happening behind our fancy child at the accounting firm. Can somebody tell us what's happening back there? Is there something specific happening? Are there palm trees back there? What is it that's happening? No, it's not a toy horse rodeo. We'll get to that. What are things that could possibly be happening behind that child? And we can go from there. So go ahead, let us know.
Okay.
And as we're waiting for that, Josh, keep going. It looks amazing. We're going to check in.
Someone commenting as Sack. You need to change that.
Yeah.
Bare palm trees. We've got a swarm of bees.
I like it. All right, great. We're going to go with a swarm of bees, Josh. There's some bees happening. Wonderful. All right, great.
Okay.
I love it. All right, we're moving on. We're going to move back to Daryl now. Daryl. Now, Daryl, we're just checking in. How's it going over there?
Good. I did the pencil part. So
Great.
we got our penguin.
Our wily penguin.
He just missed the bus.
Oh.
And he's being wily. He's grabbed somebody's keys. Look at that guy.
Oh,
wily penguin.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. All right, great. Now we're going to move back to Brett. Brett with 2 T's. Hello, Brett.
Hello.
My good. Look at that fancy skeleton. Look at that fancy skeleton. So these are our 2 skeletons getting married. It looks like one's maybe proposing. Beautiful.
That's what has to happen first.
Yes, you're right. That is step 1. I like it.
Or
Brett,
so I've heard.
Very nice. Thank you, Brett. All right, so Bob, we're going to check in with you. Bob, would you say we're pretty close to ready to bid?
Well, I got to tell you something. This sucker is ready to dance. See the
Heck,
that I got working up there. I got put a little shine on it, but I think Bigfoot and stilettos is close.
Wonderful. Then
original thing.
We're going to go ahead and open up the bidding on our Bigfoot in stilettos. We're opening up the bidding. Yes, Jose, zombie sold for $20. You missed it. You missed the window because that is a dang steal is what that is.
A magical thing.
Is what that is. I'm starting to see some Venmos coming through. Thank you all. Yes, it is already sold and I already got the money in my account, kiddo. So, there we are. T. Robert joining the fun says about the skeleton wedding, I can only imagine that it's going to be a bare bones wedding. And I can only imagine he would go at the end when he said that. So that's what I'm, oh, that made me cough. Also, do I always match my nails to my berets? I don't know. Ask yourself. Yes, a bare bones wedding is what it's definitely going to be. So now we are opening up the bid once again on our Sasquatch in heels. And as that is happening, we are going to go ahead and grab, Bob, you think you can churn out one more?
Oh, 10 more.
Heck yeah, I love it. All right, so we are going to move into, folks, we would love also more suggestions. So throw in whatever you're thinking about. Let's go to I love a superhero picnic. Maybe a superhero picnic. Do you feel good about that, Bob?
That doesn't feel delicious to me, but
it doesn't? Okay, hold on. Let's find. How about a treehouse security system?
Oh my goodness, yes, I'll take that.
Perfect. All right, we are going with treehouse security system is going to be your next piece of art. All right. Josh, we're going to be checking back in with you.
Hey.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I've added a little title to the piece.
And what does it say?
Death and taxes. It's a little metaphor for the killer bees.
Okay.
And the accountant.
Okay. Yeah,
right?
Yes. I love it. Death and taxes. Look at that bee really getting in on that chin.
Yeah.
Really upset.
These are nasty bees, inspired by those bees that were on the TV. The
murder hornets.
Murder hornets, yes.
Yes.
Added some color to the piece.
Okay.
And yeah, rocking
That's
and
it.
rolling.
We're rocking and rolling. I like it. All right. So we are going to, Josh, I'm going to give you, do you need another minute or are you good?
You give me a minute and I'll get
All right,
some
Josh,
color.
Josh is going to get a minute. As he finishes the colors, Robin gets your joke. Look, I also get jokes. Okay, guys, you don't paint, you don't become an artist this easy without it. Yes, these pieces should all be in the biggest museums, is what Emily, our artistic director, says, the very biggest, because as we all know, the bigger the museum, the better it is. That's something. Only the biggest ones, the best and the biggest. So we're going to open the bids. We've got bids now open for our Sasquatch in heels, and we also have bids up for our child accountant with the bees, our child accountant as well. We have the bids open. So please go ahead and put in those bids. Please make sure you are putting in what you are bidding for as well as the money part of it. Perfect. Sophia says $20 for the Bigfoot. She doesn't want it licked though, Bob. Okay. She doesn't want it licked. So keep that in mind. Okay. So right now we are at $20 for the Sasquatch. All right. And now we are going to move over to Josh. Josh, you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay. Fantastic. Then we are going to call it on that.
Cool.
I think it was okay. Yep. Sophia, we got you $20 on the Sasquatch. We are now opening our bids for child accountant with bees. Perfect. All right. So Josh, put that guy away because we're starting you on a new one.
Cool.
All right. We are going with an aquarium, but for pies.
Okay.
Do you feel anything for that? We also have an 80th birthday party at a bowling alley. We have a butterfly eating. Simple.
Okay. Just hit me. Tell me which one. Those are all too good.
Okay. Hold on. How about a toy horse rodeo?
Perfect.
Done. You've got toy horse rodeo going your way. All right. Then we've got Daryl checking in.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, Amanda.
How's the? Oh, look at the penguin!
I'm doing good. Pretty good. It's kind of cute. Little penguin here.
I love his little feet. Look at him. He's
he's
got a face on. He's got a real I missed the bus.
I know. The hardest thing about this is all the Sharpie that I had to use to color this guy.
That's what people don't talk most about.
You don't realize how many Sharpies that you go through.
They don't.
I mean?
And it's and how many highlighters I went through to make this. It's you think about so many uses.
Take it for granted. You know what I mean?
That's exactly.
So,
I completely agree.
I think the only thing I'm going to do now is color in the bus a little bit, give it some shine, and that'll be good.
Great. All right. So we're going to give you another minute or so, but we are going to open the bid on the Wiley penguin. So if you would like to take that adorable penguin home, have that mailed to you, and have you commemorate this lovely evening, then you can go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and begin that way. Perfect. All right. Great. All right. Michelle, I see that you're saying you do not have Venmo. If you can download it, it's super easy, and do it that way, because it's the only way right now that we're ensuring that they're paid for, because I don't have access to the SAG PayPal. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be fantastic. If not, just let us know, and we can figure that out.
We've got $10.
$10 for the penguin. $10 to Donnelly West for the penguin right now.
Do we see 11? Do we see 12? Do we see 20?
What are we seeing? Well,
we're not seeing anything yet, but we're hoping.
That's true. That is true. All right, let's go check back in with Brett and see if those skeletons are how they're doing. Oh my, look how cute they are. Oh, she's feeling sassy, maybe feeling a little, oh my goodness, not me. Great. I love it. Looking wonderful, Brett. How are you feeling in there?
I'm feeling good. I'm getting close here, so I'm looking forward. I wish I was there for the superhero picnic.
We can hold it for you because it hasn't been used.
So if you want to hold it, I would love to do it next.
All right, great. You got 10 minutes, kiddo. So let's see what we got. I got to churn them out, kid.
Boy. Oh, boy.
All right, so what we're going to do, he's just got a few minutes left on his skeletons. So we're also now going to open up the bidding for the skeleton proposal, skeleton wedding. If you want to bid for that, please go ahead and bid, say skeletons, and put it in there.
And are we still taking for the penguin as well,
We are
Amanda,
still taking for penguin. We are still taking for Sasquatch, though I think Sasquatch may be sold in just a few moments. So we'll keep those open for Sasquatch, for Child Accountant. Don't forget about the Child Accountant, the Wily Penguin, as well as the skeletons. We've got our first bid for the skeletons. It's going to be $15. $15 for the skeletons. Love it. All right, we're making it happen. All right. Okay, wonderful. All right, so keeping those bids going, folks. Let's go check in with our treehouse security over with Bob. Our treehouse security with Bob. Hi, Bob.
Hey, how you guys doing?
How's it looking like over there?
I decided that this treehouse was manned by women and that they own this treehouse, and they've decided to secure it with a giant boulder that's suspended by ropes, and all they have to do is snip it and stop anybody from invading the treehouse. So
no boys allowed.
Guess what? We've seen so many no girls allowed signs on treehouses. I thought, let's just flip it on its ear and let's just rock it on.
No boys in this treehouse.
No boys in this treehouse. They're going to be crushed into the rocks. So
Fantastic.
Maybe boy guts, but
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we are now opening up the bids for treehouse security system. No boys allowed. If you win, is the art being shipped? It needs to be we are shipping it to you, Marissa. We are shipping it. So if there is something, if it's digital, it just gets emailed to you. But if it is a paper piece like Daryl's or Bob's, we are going to mail it to you. So the only thing we ask is that you send us your address and we'll get that all figured out. But great question. Also, just as a reminder, for all of the pieces you're bidding on, you can see on the bottom, we're only taking Venmo payments. It is a super easy app to use. The only reason we're using it is because I don't have access to the SAC PayPal. And this is a great way for us to make sure that by the end of the night, everything's been paid for. Otherwise, we'll open up the bids again if they have not yet been paid for. So because we want to make sure we're making the donations. So thank you to all the donations I've had so far. Seeing them come in, I really appreciate that. So thank you. Once again, it is Amanda_Wirtz. That is going to be the Venmo option. For the No Boys Allowed, Adam has now bid for $15 for Bob. Great. Putting that down, trying to keep track of things. I love that Robbie's keeping us. He keeps telling us how much time we have. It's really an interesting.
And
what's that about?
It's a thing he does, and that's good for Robbie. It's good, but we can. If we go a little long, Amanda, we go a little long.
It just seems like he's hurrying us. Or he's like waiting for it to be over. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know if he has somewhere to be.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
trying
guys,
to make sure, but you know what? At the same time, I appreciate having a sense of time from somebody. So if we go over, I do expect him to say plus 1 minute, plus 5 minutes, whatever it may be.
Precisely. All right. Now, and it's Robbie with a Y, everyone. So, all right. So, we're going to go ahead and say our Sasquatch is sold to Sophia for $20.
That means it's coming to my house.
Yeah. So the Sasquatch in heels, Sophia is going to $20 to Sophia. We still have open bids on the Child Accountant. The Child Accountant still has no bids, so go ahead and bid on that. Skeletons is still at $15, unless I missed it. $15 to Sean Rice, and we have $15 on the Treehouse Security System. We're going to go ahead and check in with Brett to see how Brett is doing on those skeletons. Hey, Brett. Will you bury me?
That's worth
That's
$5.
Nice, but that part is worth $5. So we
tipped
gotta go.
my napkin. I tipped my napkin to you.
Yes, and
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna flip my
Wonderful.
I thought Bare Bones Wedding was going to do it, but then Robbie stole it, so I had to go with my second choice. So
Oh, see,
Got it. Yeah, I
that's
get
why
it.
Robbie has to stick to timekeeping and timekeeping only.
yeah,
Oh,
you know
my
how
God.
everybody says bare bones. You know that old phrase, bare bones wedding,
I
that
love
you
that.
hear
phrase.
all the time.
You're
Yeah.
constant. I can't go to any wedding and without someone saying it.
Oh, what is this? A bare bones wedding?
What is this? A classic bare bones wedding situation?
Constantly.
$17.
Sean Rice is bidding against himself because if you notice
Yeah,
earlier in the comments, Sean Rice bid 16.
I think he's seeing how it's increasing in value.
I think
to
he's
him.
getting nervous. I think he's bidding against himself at this. That's okay. Keep doing that, Sean, and
That's
get
it.
us
Yeah,
up to at
Sean,
least
keep
20.
doing that. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that means currently Skeletons at $17 to Sean Rice. Wiley Penguin going once, going twice, and I'm going to say sold to Donnelly West for $10.
Nice.
For $10.
Congratulations, Donnelly.
And our Treehouse security system is going to Adam Lind for $15. So now, Brett, we're going to keep the bids going on the skeleton. You think you can give us, we might extend this a couple minutes. So, Brett, you think you can give us the superhero picnic?
Of course.
Beautiful. All right. So once again, bids are still open for the Skeletons Proposing Marriage, as well as the child accountant. The child accountant. Oh no! Oh my goodness! A French critic?
Yes!
Oh,
It says my name is Emily on screen.
I had no idea. Look, wow. I mean, this is so unexpected. Thank you for being here.
It's an honor. This is why we go long, Robbie, so we can have guests like this on.
I just want to say I'm impressed by all of the art so much. I would like to be a part of Speed Round.
Oh, well, we weren't doing that, but we can now. All right. So our famous art critic, Emily, she's French. Also, can I talk about what's happening on your head?
It is a beret.
Wow. Me too. They look identical.
Oh, your beret must be from the crepe. What did I draw?
Okay. Yes. All right. So, Jay Hopkins says, I'll give $25 for an Emily Fontano original, a moose in a trench coat.
Look out, baby.
Private eye.
He's a private eye, this moose in a
He's
trench coat.
specific about the private eye, and I know Jay Hopkins, and he means
I'm not painting.
I think you're drawing, but that's besides the point. Okay, fantastic. All right, so Emily, our French art critic, she's doing a speed round. We only have a few minutes, and she's really taken that time to make it happen. So we're so glad you could be here. All right, so we're going to check in with Josh, who had the Toy Horse Rodeo. Josh, how'd it go?
Feel good about this guy.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's getting on the toy horse. He's really getting into it though. Like that's a hefty mount.
Definitely. Look at those spurs, baby.
Yeah.
Wow,
So,
those spurs.
There's what he's going to find out is that it just kind of rocks back and forth, so there's not a lot of danger.
Yep.
But he's into it. I like this guy. I feel good.
I love this guy. I love this guy. All right, so we are now opening up the bid for Toy Horse Rodeo. Toy Horse Rodeo is what we are opening up the bids for. Currently, we have, it looks like we are going to go ahead and sell our skeletons to Sean Rice for $17. $18 for the skeletons.
that was a close one too. That was a really tight race between Sean Rice and Sean Rice.
Sean Rice, it was. $10 for Toy Horse. Oh, actually, Jamie, you're outbid. Adam says $15 for Toy Horse Rodeo. So Jamie, can you beat 15 for Toy Horse Rodeo?
Come on, Jamie, you can do it. I mean, who doesn't want this thing?
You know you can do it. You know you got it. It's in there.
Come on, Jamie, ride the bull.
Ride the bull, baby.
We're all counting on Jamie. Come on now. No
Jamie,
pressure at all. But
Where did Bob drop out? Where did Bob go? Oh, she means 16. Oh, Max Highland says $20 for Toy Horse Rodeo.
That's my tough guy.
We got Max Highland for $20 on the Toy Horse
It
Rodeo.
is on for Toy Horse Rodeo.
It is. That thing is darn sweet.
I think we can do more. I think we can do more. Now, Max's wife,
22.
Chelsea, is adding $1.
22.
Wow.
Oh, no, we've
Adam.
got Adam Lind with 22 and Jamie
also
again
says
behind the times.
Behind
Late
the
to the party.
Late to the party. A bidding war is at 23 to Daryl. Daryl, you're playing. What's happening?
And Jamie and Daryl have matched each other, so they're gonna have to raise themselves in order for us to settle this tie.
Oh, Adam Lind is at 26.
Adam back in the mix.
Oh,
Adam's
Adam's back in. This is exciting, you guys. Come on, keep it
exciting.
going. I think we can get to 30, Amanda, if we.
I absolutely think. You know what? In fact, we're not letting this go for less than 30. We're not doing
yet.
it.
I don't think so.
Let's check in with our Moose Private Eye while the bids continue for Toy Horse Rodeo. Let's check in with Moose Private Eye going for $25 to Jay Hopkins, and it's God.
Yes, it is a moose. It is a moose on the telephone. He's getting orders to do solve crime.
Huh.
Well, it goes to Jay Hopkins no matter what.
$25,
So
and that's what it is. Wow.
That is what Jay is getting for his
Wow.
money, no
Wow.
matter.
Adam
Not
Lind
for-
says $30.
Not for that. That's for the other.
Definitely not for the moose.
Not for the moose.
Not for the moose at all. That is certainly not it.
But
all right.
for this one right here.
Ooh, if he signs it, I'll double. Scott, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Josh?
He's not talking about Emily's.
I know she already signed it. Scott, you got everyone be specific because we are winding down. So make sure that you put in exactly what you were looking for. Because currently we got $30 for the Toy Horse Rodeo. Jay Hopkins has sold $25 for the Moose Private Eye. $31 for the Toy Horse Rodeo.
Oh man, I'm starting to feel a 35 on this one.
I don't know. We're creeping up there, guys. We're creeping up there. Let's see what else we got.
Why don't we check in on Brett real quick, see how he's doing with his what was it, the superhero picnic? And we're still Bob is out right now, so we're trying to get Bob back.
Yes, his internet
to see what's going on with Bob.
Emily Fontano, sight unseen, is saying $50 for superhero picnic.
Oh, well then Brett, you could stop right there.
That's it. That's all she wanted was just. That's it. That's all she wanted. All right, we are at $31. Jamie is actually the leading bidder. $31. Emily is looking to be outbid for the superhero picnic. It already looks fantastic. But we'll see what happens there. Adam is still $15 on Bob. Which one, Adam? For also, my dog just farted and it smells like he just pooped on the ground. It's so smelly in here.
You need a minute. We could just take a minute. Robbie, I don't think Robbie's even paying attention right now. If you need a minute for your dog.
Treehouse Security System is sold to Adam. Treehouse Security System for $15. So Adam, you can send that Venmo over to me. That is $15 for Treehouse Security System sold to Adam. Jamie says, yes, I finally got my unemployment money. It's on. Yeah, government, take that.
All right, and Jamie has the highest bid so far.
That is at $31. $31 to Jamie right now. So we are working on that. And we are in the final few moments. So if you're looking to get that, see if you can do $32.
All right, we got Bob is back.
Bob's back.
Yeah, maybe we should check in with Bob real quick, Amanda.
Let's do it.
And see what.
Yeah, I technology just messed with me just for a little while there, but good to see your faces again. I struggled to get back here. So, I got my express train, my express.
Don't tear it, Bob.
And then I've got my No Boys Allowed Treehouse Security System.
That is going to Adam Lind.
Maybe the sexiest right here. Honestly, I never drew a picture of the Sasquatch before, but honestly.
That's nice.
Doesn't that make you want to dance with stilettos?
It makes me want to boogie.
That's going to be hanging in my house, Bob.
I love that, Johnny. I love that more than anything. So Yay.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bob. All of your items have sold, so thank you so much.
Nice.
You did it, friend. Thank
By the way,
you.
that makes me a professional artist.
That makes you
People are
professional.
buying my art.
Now
That's
you're
what it
paying
was.
me.
All right, we are winding down. We have bids still open for Toy Horse Rodeo. We have at $31. Yeah, but it's $31 right now. So we have, let's go one more minute on those bids. One more minute on those bids. Otherwise, it is going to Jamie Black, who is spending her money on from her unemployment, which is very exciting. Yes, that is exactly it, Michelle. Venmo at Amanda_Wertz. Don't forget out the underscore Wertz. Guys, Sean Rice, in an unprecedented move, has now raised his own price to $20.
He already won the bid, but that's
Already won
fine.
the bid, and now he's paying more for the skeletons, and we appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we are Toy Horse Rodeo. We are at $31. We are at $31 for Toy Horse Rodeo. Right there with his little spurs and his little face. Look at that. We're going to check in real quick with Brett with his superhero picnic.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at how cute. We got some Hulk, and that is a little Ant-Man in the little picnic basket. He's a little ant.
Little Ant-Man at a picnic, baby.
Because normally it's ants. But this time,
You got that right.
you know what? I love it. And look at his little face happening. Wonderful. Brett, how much more time you need on that?
Oh, I need 2 more minutes.
Fantastic. We'll give you 2 more minutes. All right. The bids are, Emily, I can't tell if you're seriously bidding or not, but that's not how that works. Oh, we can't hear you. Can't. She's gone.
And that was Emily.
And that was her. Emily is saying $50, and she's wishing to be outbid. Max Highland jumping in. $33 for the rodeo. $33 for the rodeo.
I'm telling you, I'm smelling 35, an easy 35 on this one.
Easy
Come on,
35.
Chelsea. What do you have? Chelsea Highland, what do you have?
Well, now she's bidding against herself. It would be, now it's Jamie or Adam. Oh, Jamie's mad. She's mad because she's looking to get it. She is not happy. Guys, we got to close down these bids. These artists have places to be, places to go. My hat's going to fall right off. All right, what do we got? It's not that you can't hear. It's that she's French. Yes, that is the issue. It definitely wasn't that her mic was muted. That is the issue. That is the issue. I'm going to actually, let's cut back to the French artist and see what she's up to. Jamie's last bid is $35.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. You couldn't hear me.
It's totally fine. French critic, what is it you're looking for?
I bid $50 because I think it's a good piece, but I think more people should vote more than me.
I agree, but you do understand that if no one bids more than you, then you have to pay the $50.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. It just seems that every time you put the bid out, you immediately say outbid me. And it seemed like maybe the concept hadn't fully really settled. So I am
stimulating the economy.
I didn't know if they had auctions in France. Okay. Jamie says $35 for Toy Horse Rodeo, and that's her final bid.
I have a
cow. Okay, what are we doing with this now?
This is a piece I did 4 years ago. Okay. It is also forbidding.
Oh God, we're wrapping it up. Now we got a cow, a farmer sucking straight out of the other. This is a family show, French critic.
This is nature. Back to your bidding.
This is nature, she says. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna do that thing that bidders or whatever the judges, the auction judge.
Ring it. You got to ding the bell.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
do the hammer. Use the hammer. Drop the hammer.
Jamie Black for $35.
Yeah,
Toy Horse Rodeo.
That deserves another round of scarf.
That deserves another, and a tip of the old hat is what that is. A tip of the old hat. So that means we've got Toy Horse Rodeo was for $35 to Jamie Black. Jamie, go ahead and send that to Venmo, and also put in your email address in the comments so that we can email that file to you. We're going to move in over to Brett with 2 T's, and to see that superhero picnic, the current bid is $50.
Okay, so listen, my Photoshop crashed. So this is what I'm going to do. If the whoever is bidding on it wants to honor it, I will draw it I will draw an actual file, not 10 minutes, but I will make a drawing of Hulk at a picnic with little Ant-Mans and Spider-Mans all around. So I will make it nice, and I will make it worth your while if you keep the bid. Yeah,
I love it. All right, so Emily is currently at $50, but now things have changed because it did crash, but the idea is fantastic. It is smart, and now he's going to take even more time with it. So that means you're getting even more bang.
And we saw where it was going, and we were all very excited about just the beginnings of it.
It was this close to being done, and the whole thing just disappeared.
It just happens. But we've seen Brett's artwork. We've seen the beginnings of this particular piece. I think it's worth. I think that's worth bidding some money, and you're going to get a little extra attention. A little extra credit.
Somebody should really outbid that $50. Yes, Emily's right. I completely agree. Now, this is an interesting question. Jay, because it is a digital file, the Toy Horse Rodeo, he says if Adam pays $34, can Josh duplicate the file Toy Horse Rodeo? Adam, what are we thinking? It's an interesting game we're playing now, an interesting game. Sean has brought up the idea. He says that I heard that Brett will finish the drawing dressed as Thor. So that is also part of it. That's part of it.
Okay, only if Sean can beat $50.
That's right. That is right. All right, so it looks like it's $10 for the cow. So French Critic, you got $10 there.
Pieces. I have more pieces. This is where the
generator. It can't possibly be doing this. It can't possibly be this.
They were the generator.
No, it can't possibly. We need to wrap this up now. So our final bids, let's go ahead and see what everything looked like as we come down and finish everything. We just saw, what's happening over here, Daryl?
So I just started doing something.
What's this?
It's a guy who loves ladybugs, and one landed on his nose.
Oh my God, what a little treat.
Yeah, look at that.
He really loves ladybugs. You can see he's got little polka dots all over his little tie.
Hence the bow tie, exactly. I just have to color his hair.
That's it. I like it. All right. So now, that is everyone. I love this, but we got to stop drawing the art. All right. Bids are open for ladybug art. The little guy who loves ladybugs is a little one.
It's so cute. Look at this.
It's so cute.
I wish my computer was better, but okay.
You know what? I love it. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Andy Crisp has bid $30 for Emily's cow. Emily, how are you feeling about that?
Well, it's no mystery.
I don't know what that means. Andy, I'm going to call it at $30 for that cow to Andy Crisp. Andy, that is my Venmo at the bottom. Go ahead and send your $30 as well as your, you want to make sure that you have that. We want to make sure we send that to you and get that mailed to you. So we're going to ask for your address as well.
Sean, what do we have left?
$10,000 for the show to never end.
Hey, we'll keep going. Amanda and I have energy and booze for days.
I don't. I would need to go get a drink for myself, but I would like to do this. And honestly, I feel that maybe there's a second show in the future if you guys are interested.
I think maybe so. Emily's the art critic. No, she's shaking her head no in the green room, so we're gonna ignore her. She's waving me off.
All right, so things that we are still.
I'm seeing stuff that Bob is doing.
I know everyone's got to stop. We got to end the show. So the only thing that we have not sold yet is our child accountant. Josh, can we see child accountant? Oh, child accountant and ladybug man. Child accountant and the little ladybug.
Little ladybug
is what we're looking for. Josh, can we see child accountant again?
Yeah.
Here
we go. Child accountant. I love his little bees.
There's child accountant. I think we should also sell Amanda and Johnny B though.
I
mean, that's pretty darn good.
He drew hair on my head, which I so appreciate.
It's really nice.
Makes it look like I have something up here.
And he made my hat look like not a napkin. You know, so
right?
I think that's nice to
He
do.
respects the hat, the scarf. He just knows us. He just gets us.
He gets it. He gets it. All right, so we still can. This child accountant who's bald.
I wouldn't buy it either, guys.
No, I love it.
No.
So we've got child. Whoa, Adam Lind, artist extraordinaire, says he will be in the next show.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, heck yes. I'm excited about
Adam
that.
is an incredible artist, and we would love to have him on.
Oh, what's Bob drawing? We're interested in knowing.
Let's check out. Let's see what that's all about.
Bob is up to.
It's a self-portrait. Can't you tell?
Why is everyone saying no?
No. I'm saying no because you were saying let's end the show. And it was like, no.
Got it. All right. Jose wants to do the show. Guys, we can do in the next one. We can do it. We can do it. I say we do it. All right. So the only other things, child accountant, as well as little cute ladybug man with a ladybug on his nose. Those are our final bids. But as we wrap up today, let's just do a quick show of the art that was sold today. And we'll do a quick recap. So let's start with Bob. Bob, can we go to you real fast?
Yeah.
Let's see the train. The Stressed Express.
The tense train, right? And then we have.
Who bought the tense train? I don't have it on my list. John, do you have it? I don't have tense train on my list. I know somebody bought it, but I do not have the tense train. Hold on.
We might have to go back through the comments to. I thought somebody did.
I know somebody did, but I don't know.
This one are a little intense, but
yes, I like it.
Stilettos like that, I believe that it affects all parts of the body. That's all I'm saying.
That was Scott.
And
Scott bought the tense train. That's
it. You're right.
Yep.
Treehouse security system. No boys allowed. We're gonna drop a rock on your head if you try to get up there, you rockheads.
And that one's going to Adam Lind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Adam Lind for $15, and our Sasquatch is $20 to Sophia, going to John's home for a good home. So, Bob, Bob, amazing. Thank you so much for participating, Bob. We would love to have you back on this program, Bob.
Oh, I'll be back drawing again for sure.
Yeah, we
awesome.
love you,
Thank
Bob.
Bob.
Thank you. All right, now we're going to head over to, let's go with Josh. Josh, we would love to see the art that was sold this evening. We have, what is this? What's happening?
His name. I just thought I'd give him a little promo pic.
Who is this now?
This Jose's shows that he does on Tuesdays.
Yes, of course.
I have a little sneak peek, by the way. I think it's June 9th. We're going to have Ellie Castro on the Martes con Jose. And if you saw it last month, we had Ellie on, and he's hilarious. And him and Jose have a really fun show planned for the next it's not this Tuesday, it's the 9th or whatever that is. But so don't worry about watching Martes con Jose this Tuesday. Wait till next week to watch.
Yep.
Okay. So we have Zombie Babe.
Yep. Zombie Babe is going to Erica Kurtz for the Zombie Babe. Number one Zombie Babe going to Erica Kurtz. We've got our child accountant, guys, who still needs a home child accountant.
Orphan accountant.
I love that one. I love that one so much.
Little orphan accountant.
Somebody's going to jump in and buy this thing before the night is
You
done.
can get it for $1.
No, not that boy. Then Josh, making up for that with our little toy horse rodeo that ended up being
a hot item.
A hot item, a bidding war for $35 went to Jamie Black.
Thank you, Jamie.
So Jamie, fantastic. Great job. Josh, we absolutely love it. Thank you for everything this evening. Again, obviously, we'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for your time and your art. We love you, Josh.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Wait a minute, Josh, wait. Last minute, $5 for Child Accountant.
Thank you. All right, he's a
So here we are. Child Accountant gets $5 to Sophia. Very exciting stuff.
Awesome. That means it ends up in my house.
There it is. All right, we're going to move over to Daryl. Daryl, we're moving over to you. Or wait, was it Daryl or was it Brett? I don't remember. We're totally out of order. But we're moving to Daryl.
We have Daryl's art. We just don't have Daryl. He's
Daryl's screen dropped out, so he can be here. I mean, Josh is still hanging around. So there he is.
Daryl's still there. He is. There he is. Daryl's back. And Josh can go.
Whoa. All right. Good. Hi. Hello.
All right. So we've got. Oh my God! Look at little Ladybug Man.
Look at that guy.
Ladybug Man is our final drawing that has not been.
I will finish coloring in his hair.
Wonderful.
It's taking a while.
There it is. But that is Ladybug. Little man, a big fan of ladybugs. And a little one landed on his nose. Daryl, can you also show us some of the other art that you sold this evening?
We started off with
Fast Sloth, Grease Lightning. That is going to Diana Hopkins for $20. So absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Then we had our Wily Penguin. Look at him.
Wily Penguin stealing those keys.
So wily. That's going for $10 to Donnelly West. Wonderful. Thank you, Daryl. And then we are still waiting on a Ladybug.
Yep.
Daryl, thank you. Oh, I forgot. John, are we doing plugs at the end for their Etsy shops and stuff?
Yeah, you know what? I'll just start kind of running those now and sneaking them in. And
yeah, because some of these artists have Etsy shops. They have websites that you can buy their art, and you can buy them on T-shirts or portraits, like that sort of stuff.
There's a bunch, and I tell you what, let's have all the artists together. We'll get them all on screen and give them all a chance to plug their things at the end.
Let's get Brett's art real fast because he's the last one. So Brett's art really fast. Brett, let's go over what your art. Okay, what's happening?
What happened?
I don't understand why.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. My mistake.
It makes me feel sad. Now I am that.
There you go.
Okay.
This is the pandas hugging each other, feeding each other grapes.
It's great. I really like it. It was sold to Michelle for $50. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Michelle for $50. $50?
Yeah, $50 for Michelle.
Wow.
And that is for those pandas. Then we had our skeletons, where Sean outbid himself to $20.
If we wait long enough, I think we'll get another bid from Sean.
I think we'll get some more bids from Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
And then of course,
Superhero Picnic to was that Emily?
Right now it's Emily for $50.
Great.
All right, that's where we're at.
And then $10 for Sad Manda, I've heard.
Yeah, that's great. I'm really, really glad that's going somewhere. Okay, great. Great. All right, so yeah, let's bring everybody up.
All right, let me push. This is going to take some buttons. I'm going to push this thing, that thing. Here we are.
Look at us. Now that's a show.
That is a show. Negative 21 minutes, you guys.
Thank you. That's it. We'll be better next time. All right. Let's go ahead, guys. If you want to plug your stuff, let's start with Brett. He's in the top right corner. So let's start at the top row. Brett, what do you got to plug for us?
I just my website, brettwaldon.com. All things about me, improv, acting, and illustration. And you can contact me about classes or commissions or anything like that through my email address, which is all on the website.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for everything tonight, Brett. Your stuff is beautiful and fun, and we cannot wait to see what that superhero picnic looks like.
Me too.
Woo-hoo. All right, Bob, we're coming to you, friend.
What? Well, if you don't know about me, get on Facebook and type in Bob Kodzis, or go to my website, www.flightofideas.net, designed by my awesome friends from Think Creative. They're awesome, and check it out. It'll be right.
Great. Thank you, Bob. You're the best. All right, moving on to Daryl. Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Amanda. Whenever I get done with something, I put it on Instagram, and I'm at Spyglass78, and people will just message me for prints for that. And I also sell stuff on Redbubble, and that is called Black Pepper Art. And I have a lot of stuff. You can put on T-shirts or anything.
Daryl, what is Redbubble? Can you tell us what that is real quick?
It's the site that will put whatever my artwork is on whatever you want. T-shirts, cups, blankets.
I love Redbubble.
I think it's a blister, actually.
I'd never heard of it before.
It's awesome.
All right.
It's really great. All right. Thank you so much, Daryl.
Thanks.
All right. And last but not least, we got you, Josh.
Hey, I just opened an Etsy shop yesterday. So
Whoa.
that's the address, shop/hey primo. And I also post a lot of artwork on Instagram, and you can follow me at Hurtat, JHURTAT.
All right. Great.
That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Josh, so much. You got the biggest bidding war of the evening.
Yeah.
So be real proud. Toy Horse Rodeo.
Thanks so much.
It happened. And then I guess we should finish up with some words from our art critic.
Oh, yeah.
You
I'm a
know,
portrait of Robin. She owes me money now. She said she'd pay.
wow, it's perfect likeness.
Also, I'd like to thank Amanda and John. What a wonderful show. And thank you, Andy Crisp, for buying my milk cowboy.
$35 for that.
And thank you, Brett, for my superhero picnic. I look very much forward to it. And I love the show. Can't wait for it to be back.
Wonderful. As we finish up, I'm looking at my Venmo. I've gotten $225 sent to me tonight. So that is pretty darn good, not including some bids that haven't come through yet, as well as any donations that just went straight to SAC. So pretty darn good, my friends. It's awesome. We'll definitely be, I think we should totally be doing this again. If you have sent me your information on Venmo, if you sent me money, thank you so much. It's going directly to SAC. If you are getting an analog piece, like a paper piece, please make sure you've included your address so that we can mail it to you. And if you just paid me, you can just put a comment under of what your address or your email address so we can get you that piece of art. So I think that's it for this evening. This was so fun. Big thank you to all of the artists, all of you who bid, to John Valinez, my fancy art partner. And I think that's it. So we'll be back and we'll see you guys again soon. Don't forget, please donate to SAC. If you love SAC like we do, let's keep it open. So give what you can. We know there's a million things you can donate to right now, but SAC's a pretty darn good place to donate to. A lot of joy comes from that wonderful place. So give what you can. All right. I think that's it. John, you feeling okay? We think we're good? Did I cover it all?
Yes, I'm frozen.
Okay, John's frozen. All right, then.